What's this? A Lost in Lindsay video without a month in between? It must be a holiday. I'm just trying not to be a humongous piece of garbage anymore. All right, we are cruising a dock line right here. Got the fly rod in hand. If you didn't see my last video, I've become kind of really in love with fly fishing, or at least I'm trying to pretend I am, and I've really enjoyed it, and so that's what we're gonna work on today. See if we can sight cast some snook here. See if we can make it happen. Maybe we can sight cast a big snook today or a big jack crevalle. They're around, baby. Ooh, see snook. There's a snook on the other side of this dock in front of me right now. And he just turned around and it's going the other way. You son of a gun. Yeah, he's coming through now. Okay. Alright, he's right between two of these pilings on the dock. Not those two. There's a snook sitting between two of these pilings on this dock here. I watched him swim into him, and now I think he's just chilling in there, probably waiting for a perfect little fly to be presented up to him. He didn't come out for that. There he comes. Came out. I laid that so perfectly on that fish right there. Eat it. Eat it. Oh, he freaking swung at it and then spooked off it. Alright, he didn't spook though. He didn't spook. He just kind of swung at it for a second there. Gosh, he wanted it, man. Come back for it. He's right on it. Oh, damn it. Oh. He interacted with it again and was just did that really cool thing when a long fish where he curves like an S onto it and then struck at it like that and then just went around it. I'm not sure why he didn't go for it. He really showed a lot of interest in that though. And that was like, I presented it as best as I possibly could in that situation on both of those. The first one, about 5 feet in front of his head perfectly, and the second it landed, he came out and saw it. And I started pulling it. Oh, it just didn't happen. Wasn't meant to be. Very similar scenario as the last one that I just missed. There's a snook on the other side of this dock coming through. I can't figure out which side he's going to go on. Looks like he's going to come. So he's piling right in front of me where my fly rod's pointing. He's on the back side of him coming towards us right now. Still on the back side. I might wait to stoke that a little bit until he gets closer. Just poked his head out from the shadow line. That's a perfect lead on him. Oh, there he is. Yes. Oh, he just broke me off right there. Damn it. That was like a 30-inch snook. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Clearly, I understand how to get the fish to eat, but I didn't let go of my freaking fly line, and so I just pulled it because he's trying to run back into the dock and snap my line. Oh, man, that was freaking incredibly cool, though. I'm not going to lie about that. So one thing that I'm always doing when I'm fishing, I mean, fly fishing now, but even just fishing docks regardless, is I'm really always looking, and that's the reason I'm on top of the cooler right now, because there's a snook underneath this dock that I didn't even see when I was fishing from that side, and when I went around the front, I could see him laying parallel in the shadow line here. And now, like, for example, I can't see which one he's in right now. I can't see him from this angle, but I could see him from the other angle, and so you've got to pay attention to that when you're going around the dock, because just because you don't see a fish or you didn't get a bite doesn't mean there's not one there. You just might not have presented it to that fish properly. Ooh, snook right here, right here. Eat it, eat it, eat it. Eat it, eat it, eat it. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, there he is. Oh. Yes. Oh, my fly line's caught. My fly line's caught. Oh, my fly line's caught on the back of my reel. Yeah. My fly line snagged on something back there. Oh, he ate right next to the boat.
Yeah.
He's not a huge one. He's like probably like 28 inches maybe. Oh, not a big one, but oh, we've been working hard for a fish. Uh-oh. It doesn't feel too good. He's rolling on the line weird. I'm just being very gentle with this fish because I want to land him. Right there is my personal biggest snook on the fly. I would guess he's probably 27, 28 inches right there. Oh, we've been working hard for a fish like that today, man. It's been a long day. We had a fish on probably his size earlier. Redeemed ourselves, hooked up. That is awesome, man. I'm becoming more and more addicted to fly fishing for sure. What a beautiful freaking fish. And that fight was so hard on that little 8-weight fly rod, man. What an absolutely beautiful fish right there. Gorgeous, gorgeous, healthy snook. We're gonna give him some time. Shake them back and forth, get some of that lactic acid out of there. Beautiful, like this is like one of the most perfect looking snooks, just no flaws at them, perfect lateral line, perfect healthy fins. Beautiful, beautiful fish, man. There he goes. Wow. Worked for that one fish, but that will be the new PB for a snook on the fly rod. And oh my gosh, is it too gnarly sight casting them like we're doing. You know, these might not be, I mean, I was gonna say these might not be big fish, but these are good sized snook, or at least that was a good sized snook. And the one I hooked earlier that broke me off was a very good sized snook as well. And they're eating the fly, and this is the most successful I've ever been sight casting fish. Like I've tried sight casting with artificials like twitch baits and jerk baits and all types of stuff, and I have never done as well as I'm doing throwing a freaking fly. I'm not kidding. Almost every single fish that I put a proper cast onto, where I mean I don't scare them and I don't get too close to them or whatever, and I'm not too far away, it's a good cast, they interact with it. And when I say interact, I mean they engage with the fly. It doesn't necessarily mean they eat the fly, but they're engaging with it, and they might chase it and they might look at it. And I've had a few good sized snook where I've thrown it and I've pulled it and they've kind of bowed up on it and followed it around like that. And that one, he followed it for a long time. I keep running out of fly line because these fish are eating so damn close to the boat, where I'm stripping, and then I have no fly line left to pull into my guides, and so I just sit there and I'm like twitching it like that. But he just finally committed and ate it, man. I'm up on top of the cooler just trying to be as still as possible, and I'm keeping my movement very limited, just moving my arms like that, and that's it, because they have big eyes on them. They're not dumb fish, but I'm just being really still, and that's why I'm able to get these fish eat very close to the boat. I can barely find my words because I'm stoked right now. Let me show you what we're throwing real quick. I haven't even talked about that. This is a 8-weight Temple Fork Outfitters rod, and this is a Scientific Anglers Amper 4 reel. I literally know nothing about fly gear, so if you guys have any suggestions, if you think this is a good setup, if you think I eventually need to upgrade, you let me know, and then I'll show you the fly here. Weapon of choice, just a tiny chartreuse streamer right here. I'm not sure what you even call them. I know there's different types of minnows and there's a bunch of different types of names for them, but green and silver and a little bit of red on there. That has been the damaging unit. And the other day when I was catching a lot of fish on the fly, it was a very similar fly, just chartreuse. That's actually what I broke off that snook on earlier. But what a beautiful day. Maybe we can catch one more and then we'll close it out. Oh my god, there's a snook right next to the boat, like underneath my boat right now. What the freak, dude? Oh, he's freaking about to eat my fly right next to the boat. Please. What the freak is that about, dude? It's like a 30-inch snook underneath my boat. I can't even. And he's like, what the hell, dude? What do I even do? Hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. I'm kind of actually pissed off. There's supposed to be like 5 more minutes to this video, but all of the audio clips were whack. It sounded like a helicopter was exploding in the background. It was literally unlistenable and unwatchable because the audio is so bad. It was pretty fun too. I was actually screwing around with some small bull sharks and I had them try to eat the fly, and then I pitched a live jack crevalle and landed a bull shark. But all the audio is terrible, so I'm not even going to use it anyway. So hopefully you enjoyed the video anyhow. If you did, leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. If you subscribe, that just means you'll get notified when I post videos, which, believe it or not, is happening once again after my little month hiatus here. I appreciate the heck out of you guys. Until next time, see ya.